Yo, Vima team, Vima UK, Vima Oz, Vima Prospects, anything to do with Vima. Welcome. How you been doing? Hello. I'm Looney Samuels or Christian, whatever you may know me of. I just thought I'd make a video just to hit up each and every one of the people out in the UK that I started off a team now that has just spread like cancer. Big up to definitely John and Marvin for being there side by side. Tyrone Reed, Jordan, Douglas, Jay, Johns, Jody, Phillips, Simeon. There's plenty of names, like if I don't mention your name, don't get offended because there's just so many people out there. But I thought definitely I'll hit up a video just to certify and credify everybody out in the UK, just to show you that whatever we're doing out here works. Whatever we're planning on doing is going to be a takeover, and I can see a team with me in 3 to 5 years that's going to be financially free, living life instead of working life or living to survive. Now, I've been in the business now 4.5 months. I signed up in February. Right now I'm sitting at a diamond leader rank. BMW qualified as of 3 weeks. Residual income for the rest of my life of hard work. As you can see right now what we do, we've got the iPad here, we've got the Back Office Pro, we've got the notepad. It's all about just taking a little workout. How I started in this, I used to work upon cruise ships, so I went into London, Watford, London, and we did a little bit of training, and that's where I actually met John Clifford and Marvin Fayers. So we all got deployed anyway, cut a long story short, upon our cruise ships. And I come back to England. I live in Wolverhampton, born and bred Wolverhampton, and to be honest, nothing had changed. There were still people selling drugs, there were still people doing drugs, there were still people just sitting on their ass. I'd come back after being away for almost 10, 11 months and had hundreds and thousands of stories to tell. I'd grown so much as a person, and all anybody could say to me when I say, oh, what's been going on was, the same old, you know how it goes and all of this shit. So I was like, nah, I want to change this up. So anyway, what I ended up actually doing was packing my bags and just moving over to Oz. I winged it, just had money in the bank and just said, you know what, I'm going to try and start a life out here. After being within Oz for like 2-3 weeks, Marvin has actually hit me up upon Facebook, and then he asked for my number and he rang me. And what he actually said, he's going to start off a team of Super Steiners. Now, a Steiner is basically the company that we used to work for. So he said he's going to start up a team, and then he hit me up with a video. And to be fair, the video that he actually sent me was literally just a bunch of youths jumping up and down, talking about how they're making so much money and driving around in BMWs. I was skeptical at first, like anybody else would be. But I said to him that I'll check it out. So I left it about 3-4 days and didn't even actually look at anything. Didn't look at anything whatsoever. And he hit me back up on a message and he was like, oh, did you check that out? And I was like, oh, to be honest, this guy's onto something big. Or it must be something special if he's following up and hitting me up about it. So I actually started to check up on it, and I did so much research that I actually sold myself into Vima. And I jumped on board with a silver pack because I'm a person that if I'm going to go for it, I'm going to go straight into the deep end. I'm going to go straight into the full. So I jumped on board with a silver pack. And in my welcome, as everybody, whether you're a prospect joining Vima or the guys within Vima know, as you get welcomed into the group, everybody within the whole network welcomes you. And my first words was that I'm going to take over the UK. This is going to be fresh to the UK. Now, we have grown as a team from 1 to 100 people in the UK in 9 weeks. So whether we've got prospects coming on board or whether they decline and say no, it's not for them, we know that this is working and we know that this is blowing up. If we can get from 0 to 100 in 9 weeks, now imagine out of the 100, the work, effort that we can put in and how much this is going to grow. Let's just think about where we're going to be in a year. How many people on board? Let's think about 3 years, 5 years. We need to start looking at the bigger picture instead of the smaller picture. Last week alone, we got 34 new people on from the UK. 34 whole new people from the UK. So you can see one night, I think we had 8 people in 1 week. or no, sorry, in 5 hours, 8 people in 5 hours. What am I on about 1 week? It's just a takeover, and there's not much to say about, you know, going into depth about it. It's literally, do your research, and if you keep an open mind, there's nothing more expensive than a closed mind. You know, you have to keep it open, because at the end of the day, nobody wants to work a 9 to 5 no more. Nobody wants to be scraping off the bare minimum. Nobody wants to be on the dole. Everybody wants more time. Everybody wants to stop saying thank God it's Friday and fucking thank God that I'm living life. Because now they can spend all 7 days throughout the week just basically living life, doing VMA, racking and stacking. I do VMA purely because not only do I want to help my family out, but I'm not a person that's easily controlled, so you can't take me to any kind of a job and a guy telling me to jump and I'm going to be like how high, or I'm going to have to kiss someone's ass to get the promotion. Like, nah, I need to, I know there was a way out there, and at the end of the day, every single person is following what we've been taught from school. We've been taught to leave school, to go in a job, or to go to university, to get into debt. And my whole family's full of teachers, and even they've got credible degrees, working a career, they still struggle with situations, they still struggle with money, they still struggle with time, various different things. So it doesn't really matter. I'm not saying don't get a qualification or anything like that, because I've got qualifications myself. I'm just saying that there is ways around what we get told, because what we do in VMA is what we've done our whole life. Every single person knows that they have referred a product or referred trainers or referred a restaurant to someone, their friend, and their friend has gone to that place. You've just marketed, you've done that without being paid. This is the only company in the world that is literally going to say, if you tell your friend how fantastic this drink is, and your friend from your referral goes and drinks this drink, you will get paid and we will pay you. There's no other company that you find out there, which is why VMA and Verve is probably one of the best things that's ever happened to me. In fact, my last 5 months, 6 months of my life have been amazing. I've not only changed as a person and grown as a person, but my whole circle of friends, my network of people have just totally grown. I've found people who are like-minded like me. And there's a very famous saying that I always got taught by my actual mother. She said, people like people who are like themselves. Now, I'm earning money. If you want to be in the position, if any of the guys that are watching this that are on board that want to be in my position, if any of the new prospects that come on board, see the excitement, see the revolution, want to be in my position, want to hit the first milestone of being BMW certified, having that residual 4-figure income every single month, then all you need to do is monkey see, monkey do. Follow what I do, follow my footsteps. It took me 6 weeks to get my first sign up. 6 whole weeks. I thought about quitting 3, 4, 5 times, but I'm never an easy quitter. And I actually said to Marvin one time, I was reordering my second pack, so I think I was $750 out of pocket before even earning a penny in VMA. I said, I don't know if this is going to be for me. I haven't got anybody signed up. And Marvin actually replied to me on the phone, what you on about? There's like 12 people underneath you. And because I hadn't actually looked into it, when I did actually look into it and looked on my network, I seen, now remember, this is a team work, this is team growth. To earn money, we need to work as a team. So anything you do when you come on board, don't ever think that you're going to be alone, because in the position that I was in where I thought I was alone because I didn't personally do anything, didn't personally get any sign-ups, what had happened is the people that were above me and the people that got signed up below me were doing work and were hitting success a lot more quicker than I was, which means that the team was growing as teamwork happens, as it does. Now, not only do I have a team within the UK, we have Ireland and we have Australia. I have loads of boys within Australia. I got my boy Nick Satoma that's recorded, very close friend of mine. I got Owen up in there, he's taking over Ireland with me, so watch out with the UK. Definitely Jay, Jordan, Tyrone. We need to make sure that when I'm back at the end of the year, you're ready, because we're going to take a flight over and bring in some of the guys over from Oz. We're going to take a flight over from Oz to England, England to Ireland next year, Vegas, baby. But it's a takeover. You're either with us or you're not with us. Whether or not you're with us, you're there, you're being trained, you're going to be successful, you're going to be sitting in that end line with me. If you're without us, then you're going to have to watch us pass. This is the first video that I've ever made. Diamond Leader, more to come soon. Hit me up. Looney Samuels Facebook, Looney Straight Skype, my phone number, anything, Voxer, hit me up on there. Let's get training, let's get talking. Any prospects, man, if you want to come and ask the person that's enrolling you or the person that got you excited to virtually come and speak to me one-to-one, I'm more than happy. But UK stand up, always repping. WV especially, that you keep it going. Big up my Birmingham gang. Lydia's holding it down up in London. Big up all my Brisbane boys, my Perth team. Ireland take over, but I'm out. Yeah, let's keep it Vima and stay blessed.